Saturday's Central Jersey Group 3 title game ran the gamut of emotions for both teams and their fans, but at the end of the day, win or lose, the 2011 Steinert football squad would forever be immortalized in Spartan sports history. I'm Mark Fontes. Welcome back to the show. The 9-2 Spartans, road warriors in their own right, were 7-0 in away games, both regular and postseason. And in those bright white jerseys, they had knocked off a whole slew of red opponents, beginning with Rancocas Valley in Week 2, then on to Lawrence High, then Trenton High, and in the playoffs, Wall and Woodbridge. While playing in the birthplace of college football itself Saturday, Rutgers University, they were in white again, in the home of the Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Flyers of Neptune High, their opponents on this sunny but chilly afternoon, were all that stood between the Spartans and the summit of football greatness. Rutgers High Point Solution Stadium, the scene of this Central Jersey Group 3 title game, the first ever appearance in the championship for Steinert football, and it was a whiteout for all the Spartan fans who were more than audible when their history-making team ran out onto the field Saturday. Fans were sporting everything from souvenir towels to homemade noisemakers. And, of course, making it a whiteout, these souvenir T-shirts. The Neptune Scarlet Flyers, backed by their lively crew, who were a bit better suited to handle the 40-degree chill. After all, on planet Neptune, it's a lot colder than it is on Earth. Scarlet Flyers won the toss. They elected to receive. A beautiful kick over to Neptune's Miles Martin, who runs left with it until he is creamed by Jarius Prather. Big tackle. Sparta already with something to cheer about. Second play of this drive, handoff to Isaias Calderon, who loses the football, scramble for it. It's picked up by 56 of Steinert, Ryan Malagrino, the sophomore middle linebacker, having a blistering year in his first full season on varsity. Adam Reese and friends get busy. He looks left, throws left to a wide-open Jeff Mattinelli. Touchdown, Steinert. There were fans in the stands closer to Mattinelli than the nearest Neptune defender, so just like that, the Spartans go up 7-0. Neptune's offense on their next drive, marching down the field more successfully, and not for nothing, their quarterback, Jaheim Woods, would function more like a running back throughout this contest. Here, a 23-yard scamper getting the job done, tying the game at 7-all. But of course, all season, Steinert's Reese has faked handoffs, scrambled, and come up with big gains in the process. Why not do it here in this pinnacle of postseason affairs? From his own 35, he gets into Flyer territory, won't get knocked out of bounds until he's inside the 20, so the Spartans already setting themselves up to do more damage. Number 14 here, dumping it off to Tyler Zandomenico, who finds some running room, angling to the right, and he gets in for a touchdown. So both of Steinert's key running backs functioning as receivers, getting points on the board. 14-7 Steinert. They'd hold Neptune to 3 and out. Reese here to Vanel DeSeuss. A lot of contact, though, from cornerback Otis Lawrence, and yeah, that's a flag. 15 yards and a fresh set of downs for the Spartans. Reese to Jordan Dunn, and Dunn becomes the proud possessor of a state title game TD. At the end of one quarter of play, Steinert with a 21-7 lead, but in an offensively geared contest like this, no lead was safe. Woods here handing it off to Miles Martin. Eddie Ashley and Kazir John, superb effort to try and stop him, but the refs say touchdown. They would miss the point after, though, so Steinert up by 8. Late second quarter, Woods and company again knocking on the door, but Malagrino says, only in your dreams, Jaheems. He drags Woods back for no gain on the play. Flyer still with the ball, though. Steinert setting up in goal line formation. Woods takes it himself, runs right, and he finds a hole. Touchdown, Neptune. The Flyers opted to go for 2 on this to make up for that missed PAT earlier. Woods back to pass it. Looking over the middle, he finds Jeff Fairbanks for the conversion. We are tied at 21. 5 seconds to go in the half. Steinert on 4th down deciding to go for it instead of trying an 18-yard field goal. The gamble pays off, though, as Jeff Mattinelli scores his second touchdown on the night. 28-21 Spartans at halftime. They received the second half kickoff but could not turn points out of it, so Woods and the Flyers put their air attack to work. This complete to Isaias Calderon, the one who fumbled the ball in the game's opening moments. He goes all the way for the touchdown, but the ref not a fan of that little end zone dive. 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty enforced on the extra point try. The gravitational pull on Neptune must not be what it is here. That wasn't even close, so the Spartans still up by 1 point. But the Flyers on offense again minutes later. Woods handing it off to Martin. Ashley and Mattinelli trying to chase him out of bounds, but Martin makes it just inside the pylon, and that gave Neptune their first lead. 2-point conversion, no good, so 33-28 now the score. Reese tried his signature fake and run play several times in the second half, but found it just didn't pay off for him like it had in the past. The Spartans ended up punting it away. Then a 4th down situation later for the Flyers deep in Steinert territory. They go for it. Woods out of a shotgun, runs left, slipped some tackles. He ran out at the 1-yard line, but that was enough for a first down, and Neptune scored another touchdown a few plays after, so Steinert now trailing 40-28. Reese out of a shotgun trying to make something happen, goes to the end zone for Dunn. It's broken up. And as the Spartans' hopes faded into the dying daylight, on came Jaheim Woods running with the night. Woods carried the ball 29 times for 257 yards. He also completed 10 of 16 passes for 164. But by reaching this state title game, the Steinert Spartans earned a dignity in defeat that they had never achieved in victory. The Spartans won respect, and the Neptune Scarlet Flyers returned to their home planet, having won another state championship in football, their 4th in program history. These highlights of the Central Jersey Group 3 title game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success. And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Pryor NAMI Business Systems, a full-line computer sales and service center, your business solutions headquarters, Pryor NAMI. While most Mercer County hockey squads are going for 2-0 in action on the ice tonight, the Princeton Day Panthers already have that record. An 8-1 drubbing of St. Joseph's and a 4-1 win you saw last Friday here on WZBN makes the Panthers 2-0, and their ice hockey squad is our Pryor NAMI Team of the Day. That's all for sports on this Monday. Stay with us now for Mercer County Close-Up and find out how you can wine and dine while buying gifts for your loved ones and at the same time see that your money goes to help the Sunshine Foundation. We'll be right back.